You mentioned Nick Chubb, and take a look at his numbers through 8 games. 841 rushing yards, first in the NFL. 10 rushing touchdowns, first in the NFL. 9 rushes of 20-plus yards, first in the NFL. 27 rushes of 10-plus yards, first in the NFL. 39 rushes for a first down. That's also first in the NFL. So he's on pace to rush for almost 1,800 yards and 21 rushing touchdowns. And keep in mind, that's with Jacoby Brissett as the starting quarterback and heavy boxes. That's kind of, those are, I mean, if they decide to run him a few more times a game, he could push 2,000.
Yeah, he really could. I mean, and not many people can. It's going to be interesting, right? Because, like, my whole thing with Nick Chubb is like, hey, I don't know if his production changes when Deshaun's out there, but his efficiency most certainly will. But he's so efficient. He's at like 5 yards a carry already. It's hard to imagine he has a whole season where he's at like 6 point something, but that could very well be the possibility because he might not get the carries in some of these games, or he might still get the carries. Maybe the game plan stays the same except for they got higher execution at the quarterback position. It is going to be immensely interesting to see how this goes. What is the run-pass split when Deshaun Watson's out there? What do defenses do? That's going to be the most important thing, right? What do defenses do when presented with that conflict, right? Deshaun and Nick Chubb, and how does Nick Chubb run out of these pistol sets where he's probably going to have to get more comfortable running out of, because if you have Deshaun there as a running threat, to split the box even more than it would with Deshaun's throwing threat, you want to have him in that pistol threat. It's just so much you got to worry about as a defense. I'm like, I wonder how they're going to look at this and try to solve these problems, because there are a lot of problems. Like, you thought Marcus Mariota gave the Browns issues because he could pull it out and do the RPO stuff, or imagine that not being Marcus Mariota and being not Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, who you respect more as a passer. Like, they have some interesting things coming up. The misdirection stuff is going to be very lethal with this team. It's going to be interesting to see how this offense looks.